Man, so they saying my man Charleston White then got knocked at in Texas, man. Charleston White, no, he the king of controversy. Somebody that caught the boy slipping. Shout out to Urban Politician TV, UPTV. Big Amp the spokesman. Let's get into it. Let's go.
33% of young kids in Houston cannot read on or above their grade level. And I see why. Because when proper information is given, get dumb. Get stupid when real information come along. But I done seen fill up the building. I done seen come down here just cause I'm here cause they looking for trouble. They showed up by myself in your hood.
King of controversy. And there you hear the Pow Pows and Charleston White is getting knocked at. Only at a speaking event can Charleston White piss somebody off enough to want to pop him at an event he got paid to be.
I showed up by myself in your hood.
And I want to protect this for the muck. I showed up by myself in your hood. How old is Charleston White and why is he acting like this, man? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's jump into this content. Shout out to Big Ant the spokesman.
Yo, it's Big Ant the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as some of y'all favorites, dedicated acting degenerate, has decided to jump out there with the juking, the jiving, the samboing, tap dancing, and cooning, and doing anything to go viral or die trying. Once again, none other than Charleston White. As it started to come down the timeline, and I missed it at first, I'm actually just getting hip to it, that he was out here in H-Town in 5th Ward, and what it looked like the nickel bar that they got over there off Liberty Road, and he went in there starting mess and garbage, and most definitely tried to gaslight the situation, and some people are gonna fall for it because they's a fan of this ignorance, childish behavior by this dude that's 50 years old acting like he's 17.
That answered that question. When I said how old is Charleston White? 50 years old. Charleston White is a flu flammerous at the actual highest level, man. But who's gonna actually, well, I guess somebody's gonna do it, but who in the comments would actually risk their freedom by getting into a situation to where you're accosting Charleston White with a firearm? I feel like that's pretty stupid reason to go to jail.
How can you be an activist? Because they talking about shooting and things like somebody shot at them. Let's keep it clear. Did we hear a gunshot? Yeah. But obviously nobody wasn't shooting straight in nobody area. The shot allegedly, possibly from what I see, probably could have came from him. I don't know who. I can't see on camera. And you know why I don't need to know? Because they obviously wasn't trying to shoot nobody in that moment right there, whoever it was, because nobody is scattering, nobody is running, everybody's still standing around, and it wasn't a furious shots. Just keeping it all the way 1,000. Like I said, it might have been him in that moment shooting in the air possibly. I don't know. For sure not telling nobody to resort to getting a gun and shooting at nobody and throwing your life away. That's obviously a no-brainer. I'm not condoning that and promoting that either. But what I will...
Now imagine Charleston White letting off Pow Pows on his way out the door. Charleston White leave a speaking event. Y'all tripping. Now Charleston White let the shots off.
Say right here, you invited this energy going up over there. And I can see how it's going to play out right now. He going to try to do his best to connect Jay Prince to this right here, just so he get booked for.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. He gonna connect this to Jay Prince. Jay Prince sent the people at me when I was in Houston. You heard the shots and all that kind of stuff. Without knowing nothing about this, Jay Prince is for sure to be the one to blow.
Another interview just so he can be trending, because it's been slow for him. Ain't nobody been talking about him. He ain't been making the blogs. Ain't nobody saying what he got going on. The last thing he had to do was to come with the degenerate behavior and connect himself to the Carmelo Anthony case, which we seen him jump all over the place with that. Now he's going to try to create this type of time to make this a narrative. And then on top of the fact, y'all, when I see people throw out random stats and facts and gaslight people, and y'all still think he care about kids reading, bro.
You still think he care about kids reading? Oh my goodness.
What age level is that? Because you can look at how reading works in the educational system and know at certain levels when kids are first starting to read, their percentages is going to be low. And most of the time it's going to be at them younger ages of like second and third and fourth grade. And then you go look at the full scale, you will see it's going to be on a different level when you get older when it comes to reading, bro. So when you start jumping out there with these random facts and statistics, they're gaslighting you because they're not breaking it down by the district. Houston got plenty of districts, the age brackets, the races, or anything like that. I'm going to just throw out a random number that if you look it up, the Google will come up, but it's not really breaking down all the factors, and it's not breaking down the percentage of the level and the process of learning to read. But this is what he got to do in gaslight. And he probably was gaslighting right there with that fake community activist behavior, because somebody might have said, hey, bro, what you doing over here? Because you somebody who have disrespected Jay Prince, disrespected people all over the city.
I forgot that Jay. Don't kill me in the comments. I'm from LA, from Los Angeles, California. We have our own problems. We have our whack 100s and whatnots to worry about with Adam 22, so forth and so on. But I did forget that Jay Prince was from Houston, and I forgot that Jay Prince and Charleston White was having a bit of a flu flam amongst each other.
Before, and you know that's his neighborhood, so it's like, hey, I'm gonna disrespect this dude, and then I'm gonna go over there to his neighborhood where his family's from, just so I can make it be a headline and a storyline where people gonna click it and view it. Man, knock this stuff off. Jay Prince, I can just see it right now. It's not worried about this dude. He's not finna sacrifice his freedom and send nobody to do nothing to him, because he seen that dude is somebody who is a sideshow clown, ain't got no real live power or effect on nothing that nobody got going on. Only thing you can do is call law enforcement on somebody and try to get somebody locked up. Now, somebody might have got offended, I don't know, by him being up.
That is a pretty powerful thing to do, get somebody locked up. I ain't gonna lie. It's a pretty effective way to get somebody to get up off your head, man. The police, that's the number one way to kind of end this whole thing.
Over there, by him cutting, hey, bro, I'm going to just come over here and just play in y'all hood after knowing I've been disrespecting people. And let's be clear about Fifth Ward, bro. This is a historical black neighborhood in H-Town, dog. I can't speak for them because I'm not from there, and I would never try to speak for them, but I'll speak up to how stuff go out here. Bro, you could go anywhere in this city, unless you coming over there causing a problem. We got hundreds of hoods all across the time, bro. And anybody that come out here know you could go everywhere. If you not on no BS, you could go to that bar, they kick it there regularly. Do things go on over there? Of course. Just like every other city in America, just like every country across the world, things go on everywhere, all over the globe. Violence, incidents, stuff being negative, that happens everywhere. But that's a family and kicking spot where people gonna know each other. They families from over there and everything, dog. I done been on Liberty Road 100 times plus. I used to spend the night on Liberty Road, bro. I done a gang of...
I would assume that you were like in a hotel or at somebody's house when you were on Liberty Road. I would assume that you're just not like literally sleeping on Liberty Road, but let's continue.
Interviews over there. I ain't never had that issue right there. It's because you went over there to start a problem and you knew exactly what you was doing. And it's working because people gonna talk about it. It's all over the blogs. A shooting surrounded him, and not him. We don't know if he really got shot at, but I could just see the play, dog, from a mile away. And this is sad that people gonna get out here and defend this. I don't even be on the type of time no more when it come to him, because I never was trying to change his mind. I never was trying to want him to do better. I just be like seeing the people out here eating this garbage up. This degenerate stuff that ain't here to help black people, that ain't here to uplift black people, that ain't here to really...
You got to look at it like this, Big Ant, the spokesman. People love drama, man. People love a good flu flam. People love a good narrative about some BS. Look at Baddies. It's like a whole franchise of just nothing. You feel me? And that's what people like. Nothing.
Push black people for growth, you just an antagonist. How you gonna be a leader and an activist and an antagonist at the same time? Imagine your parents, y'all, at 50-something years old, jumping out here and inviting somebody to do something negative. Oh, I'm in your hood with this. I'm by myself. Like, what does that even mean, bro?
I'd be like, Dad, go home. What are you doing? Why are you... Somebody get my dad a ride home. This is incredible. Somebody call his wife. What are we doing here?
What are you really getting at? Stop the deflecting, stop doing the hogwash and talking down on your own people, gaslighting us with these reading percentages and all the other false stereotypes where they gaslight us and try to make us be the exclusive people for negativity or negative statistics when this is, bro, some black people in Houston are some of the smartest people all over. You can go look that up, fam. We got scholars out here. But this is what they gonna do. And I'm talking to the people that's gonna defend this nonsense. I'm not a leader. I'm not an activist. I'm not a role model. I don't speak for the black community, but I will speak up for the black community. I'm going to use these things that's going on to put a real message out here and tell y'all to watch out for these crash outs, man. This is what these dudes got to do. We're in the age of low-hanging fruit on the internet, the capital C's, controversy, chaos, confusion, and conflict and confrontation to be a part of the conversation and get the algorithm in rotation, and we added crashing out to that situation. And one of the biggest crash outs is Charleston White. This like his third time having an incident in the state that he from. We see what happened in his hometown, real coward behavior. You disrespected a man multiple times. He pulled up on you, bust you upside your head. You're on camera hiding behind your wife.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He did get knocked. Yeah, that's right. In the barbershop. He had that situation. Old boy knocked him upside his head. I forgot about that.
The lowest thing that a man can do, somebody you're supposed to protect and provide for, especially if it's off of your mouth and your actions and your degeneracy. Then we seen them get touched up out there on the stage. They tried to get active, barely escaped right there. And then another time, what do we see with him? He comes out here and this goes down. Man, tell me what y'all think. Watch how this play out.
All right, man, we about to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. Say a prayer and be blessed. We go.